Hello, fellow mob buddies. Welcome back to Gangsters Organized Crime. Once again, we are in the red. That's our headquarters there. Here's our whorehouse, where the red star is. Here's our grandma fight club. And this is our grifters, our like con area. And these other red areas are just kind of places we're extorting. Maybe we should work a little more on extortion. It's not been a big priority of mine. Part of the reason, in the last episode, if you saw it, we tried to extort it along here. How do I explain this best? I want to buy a warehouse. The reason I want to buy a warehouse is I want to get into the business of moonshine, booze. It's Prohibition era, illegal booze. And there's two ways to do it. We basically need a still, we need a front, then we need a still, and then we need a different front and a speakeasy behind it. That's a lot of money to throw out there to get all of it at once. The other way we could do it is build it in pieces. We could just build a front and a still, but then we need distribution. We need a way to get that booze to people. One of the ways to do that is to have a warehouse. So we would have our still, we make our booze, we send it to the warehouse, and then we can take it, from there we can export it to the train station to go to criminals in other cities. And I think that's what we want to do first of all. And that gives us the option if the speakeasy gets closed down or if we have multiple stills going, that we can always export. You don't make as much money exporting as through a speakeasy usually, but it's a more conservative way to go. So we're sending our guys to extort there. Last time they went to intimidate them because they didn't want to. Business guys, you really have nothing to do right now. So we'll just have you kind of sit and wait. We've run into a lot less enemy units too in our areas of late. So let's go find. Let's see, we want the group that's going to extort. You can see one of the big groups here is probably the one right there. Yep, they're getting into the truck there. Then we have groups running out to a what else are they doing? Oh, recruit. We just picked up an accountant last time. Maybe 2 episodes ago we picked up a lawyer. We're moving up in the world. Hopefully this episode we can buy the newspaper here. Then we'll be popular, like, right? Like William Randolph Hearst. We'll be Citizen Dutch. Everybody will love that movie. Then I'll get mad because like, why'd you make fun of my girlfriend in that? Just because she sucked at singing and I built her an opera house. If I bring you in there and hit you, it'll be a bopera house. Oh, delightful. Let's listen to the sound of whores. Well, you can barely hear it over the music, but that's the sound of whores and their natural habitat, whoring around. Squeakity squeak squeak. These little light blue dots are cops. Here's our truck moving past cops left and right. Hello, officers. Don't mind us. Here's the bank. No, that's the post office. I really know the city like the back of my hand. They're like, boss, maybe you don't know the city as well as you think you do. Shut up! Green is Mauve Swan's area. I should have looked before this episode to see the blue area. Spider, he's the most powerful mob boss around. Last I saw, he's still been in jail. When he's been in jail this long, there's a real strong chance they might convict him, which would be awesome for us. The best of all things is probably him just staying in jail. Because Swan and Chi seem to be busily locked in a gang war against each other. And we're just peaceful, good people. I mean, if you ignore the fact we're going to extort someone. Hey, are you a hooker? She's like, no, I'm not. Sorry, you look like one. That's not nice. Gotta go. Oh, Mr. Strange. Choo-choo. We're almost there. Yep, there we are. We're coming up to... This is the spot. Last time we intimidated the guy. We went in there and I don't know what we did to him. Come on, Francis McCormick. All we need to do is extort you for a little while. You don't even have to pay after that. Sure, Swan, her men might come in and murder you after that, but that's not my problem.
You gonna pay for insurance?
I'm not paying!
You son of a bitch! We just intimidated you last time! Get me to the end of the week. I don't even care what's happening. This guy is going down. I'm so fucking pissed. TikTok, I'm sick of this shit. You're supposed to be the bad crime Violence, man. Oh, I'm so flustered I don't even have words. I just have turds. I'm gonna shoot in your face. James Spider apparently owns 50% of or has control, not owns, over 50% of the city. He's still in jail, though, so I'm not too worried about that. Where are you, TikTok? You big old cock. This one man here. This one man. You cannot get to break? I'm so sick of you. What you're going to do is you're going to go in there. We can't kidnap him? Oh, maybe we can only kidnap other bosses. You're going to go in there and... No, I want something more violent. You're going to go smash his fucking place up. You're going to teach him a lesson. And you're going to send another fucking squad. Not to kill him, that's not going to help. Wait, what was the first to smash up? You're going to send another squad to beat the shit out of that guy. That's what we're going to do. And this guy is going to learn that I am the fucking boss of this town, other than the other bosses. Motherfucker. Can't believe it, TikTok. You are so crappy. You are like the worst. He's going to go home and be like, man, the boss yelled at me for an hour again. You really are bad. Oh, we have 26 grand. That's good. Let's go to business team. Oops. Alright, business team. Roy Cooks, I want you to buy us the newspaper. That's going to camouflage our big purchases, if we ever have big purchases. Plus now we're, I don't know, we're influential, right? We're business people. Right that everybody else in the town has a tiny dick. This just in. Though I guess that's not going to be very big news for our mob boss opponent, Maeve Swan Murdoch, as she's the lady. You know, while we're at it, let's see who's the top most wanted. Okay, we're still number 2 top most wanted. Interesting. Everybody else in green, these are all Swan's men. It's because they must be constantly fighting with the cops. I'm not too worried about that. Legal proceedings. There is a chance that the cops could get called on the fact that we tried to extort that guy there. They're really going to be pissed by the fact that we're going to beat the shit out of that motherfucker. I cannot believe that guy. Alright, let us pick some dudes. Smashing up tenement block, assaulting, buying newspaper. Some of those guys are going to the exact same place, so it's not really a big deal. I mostly want to make sure that we get the newspaper, because there's a small chance somebody else could already own that. There we go. Get my little windows open so everybody can see what's going on. This is the group that's assaulting. This is the group that's smashing up the tenant block. They're going to the same place. And this is the gentleman here that is going to buy the newspaper. Not quite sure exactly where he is. He's got to be really close. Oh, yep, there he is. He's coming up on the road. I love these trucks. These are great. They look badass as they go to do badass things. More like evil-ass things, but whatever. This is my favorite part about the crime part, though, is these guys. The businessmen. Can you go in the building to buy it? Okay, he's like, which door do I use?
We're taking this place over.
Oh, yes! He didn't say anything, but I know that means none of the other rival gangs had beaten us to it. So now that we own a newspaper, we can kill certain stories about us. Excellent. See? That's kind of like Spider, only Spider got caught. Spider was the quiet one. Swan and Green and Chi and Orange, they're too busy, like, fighting each other. They're like animals. We're not like animals. I say that as I'm sending my animals to go beat the crap out of this guy who wouldn't let us extort him because we want a freaking warehouse. Because the other alternative is I'm going to have to buy businesses all the way across to reach warehouses. And that's a shitload of money to do that. It is an option, but just not a very cost-effective one. Oh, here comes the hit squad. It's the hit parade. When we hit him hard enough, it'll become the shit parade in his pants. All we need is one warehouse, dude. Just let us extort you, it's good. Oh, here it comes. We're gonna smash up his place and we're gonna beat the crap out of him. Who's going in first?
Looking for you.
So one group went inside to beat the crap out of him, and the other group stayed outside and started throwing bricks through the window as that was going on. You think our guys inside are like, holy shit, could you wait until we were done? Is that a... Man, we beat the fuck out of him. What's up now, Francis McCormick? More like Francis McCorn Dick. Corn Dick. I want corn dogs. They're gonna come back and tell me that at least they're good at something. They succeeded. You better let us extort you now, Francis. You should be scared of us. Look at that. You can see the building damage. Look at that. Window smashed in. That's right, Francis. Well done, man. Proud of you, TikTok. Oh, more fights going on over here. Let's see if we can catch any. I see more dead people. You know what's going on somewhere around here. Let's speed it up by 1. These controls are a little finicky where they'll just take way off. Oh, right there. Oh, I guess it was the lone guy that died. Oh man, fighting going on up here too. These guys are just animals. They need to handle things with the sophistication that we do. While we're at it, let us look at our grifters. Is it ready to go? Yes! It is making... Man, Wilhelmina, I could kiss you in your face. She's making over $3 grand profit per thing. And it's the best of both worlds? Oh, shit. The pawnbrokers is making money, too. The fronts are making money and that. This is worrisome. We got cops over here. Peter Habersham and Rupert Redford. Hey, we're not doing anything wrong. We just set up. Would you like a nice watch for your wife? Dude, we just set this up. Oh, man. I hope the cops are not getting close to us. Because that's more profitable than Grandma Fight Club. Definitely more profitable. Oh, man. I do not like the cops sniffing around over there. Well, something just blew up. Oh, right up in here. Holy fucking shit. Cops, did you just miss all that? Did you not hear it? Now they turn around. They're like, oh yeah, maybe we should get on that. Yeah, maybe you should. These guys, they just don't know when to stop. That's probably why Spider can grow, because the other two are fighting each other, and we're not focusing... Holy crap. Where was that? Is it here? Yup. So many deaths. These guys have taken it to the next level. Man, she's just an asshole to everybody. Hopefully now, though. Hopefully, we can send out our guy to extort, get what we want. Oh, we should have a newspaper now. Local warlord dead. At Schultzer wants a ceasefire. She's called the ceasefire. Leslet bites out Schultzer, seizes control of ex-Mobster's empire. Swan's still alive. Spider got killed. And now there's some chick. Wow, there's 2 chick mobsters and 2 guys. Counting us being one of the guys. Don't say I'm a chick. Well, hey, lady. I always got along with Spider. How about an alliance? You know, we can be friends. We can help each other out. Even Chi is not aggressive with us. He must have taken some really big hits there. Well, unfortunately, Swan didn't get put away then. Or maybe he did get put away and she took over for him. which means that the blue mob is going to be more worrisome. We're second overall for power rating, though. Look how much the blue mob dropped when Spider got arrested. He must have got put away or killed. I think they said killed, right? Look, we have the most loyal gang. Second most manpower. Wow. See? Sometimes it's smart to play the not so upfront game. So let us have TikTok. Finally. Can you just extort this place? Thanks. And let's double check to make sure it's right. Yep, it's Francis. He lost money, probably because we smashed the fuck out of his place. You know, that shit happens. How are we doing money-wise? Double accountant. We got 10 grand in the bank. This wouldn't be a bad time to look at more business opportunities. Let's take a look at the newspaper while we're at it. It's being run by Denzel Freelance. We're actually making money off the newspaper. Hell yeah. I'm a newspaper man. I'm a newsie. Carrying a newsie. Gonna shoot you in your face. All over the place. What would be adequate business for us? A haberdashery? I don't need a hat. Yes, business. I kind of wouldn't mind having another business here. We better look at the newspaper a second. Look at all those cops that got killed. Somebody else got arrested from another group. I was just looking at the newspaper to see... Oh man, Spider bit the big one. Oh, he is dead. Yep, local warlord dead. I wonder if that's what some of those bombs are about. That lady took his place. Alright, so... music store, catering supplies, fruit and veggie store, saddler, shoe repairs, florists. I don't know if any of those are useful to us. And I don't want something right next door. It wouldn't be the end of the world to buy something we don't really need, just as a sort of backup. Alright, I was looking around a little bit, and I think we're going to have our business squad buy this accountants area right here. Wait, no, we can't buy that. Maeve Murdoch? No, wait, no. No, we're not doing that. That is owned directly by the enemy gang. That could be a bad idea. Alright, moving on. Moving on. We'll find a better business than that. We could buy a department store. How much money is that? Oh no, that's way more money than we have right now. Alright, looking around a little bit more. See, here's our whorehouse. There's the FBI. I've found a drugstore here. That might be a good place for us to buy as a front and then put a still in the back. Because the drugstore is going to need similar things. They might need, you know, they can order, I don't know, maybe like tubing and piping and chemicals for us to make our booze with. So the big things this week is sending our guy to buy that and then hopefully getting TikTok to extort this place we've tried to extort forever so we can get our warehouse, so we can get part 2 of our illegal booze plan going. I swear these guys. So I'm not... where is it? Where is extort? Tell me I didn't... I know did I forget to do that? I am sorry, everybody. It's gonna make this an incredibly boring week. We're just gonna fly through it and find out in a second. We'll probably have some explosions. I feel so embarrassed about that. I'm like, what? Didn't I? I swore I did. She has told us to stay away. FBI claimed that Mom Swan has 100 grand stashed away. Damn, she's rich. I envy that. Alright, let's look at our orders. Recruit a hood. Extort. You ran out of time! That's the only thing he had to do! Seriously! He didn't have anything else to do. How could you have ran out of time? Did I accidentally give the order to the wrong guy? No. Where are we? Extort. Here. Take your guys. You do that. Alright, these guys should be all set up to extort, which they were supposed to do last time. We did end up buying this territory here. why don't we buy the little area in the middle? Because we want to set up our still. That's the big thing, because we want to get booze flowing. And did I look at my reports? Recruit a hood. Extort. Oh, I just got so mad. If we did buy the premises. Only one of Swan Mob guys got killed. Deserted? Yeah, she's super rich, though. If we look at the assets thing, she's got twice the amount of money we do. She might start to become a problem where we need to figure out how to go down on her. No, take her out. All right, let's get into the week. Maybe last time, I'm going to have to look back at the video to see if maybe I gave the wrong squad the order to go extort. No. Nobody's going out to extort. I am not quite sure why that is. That pisses me off beyond everything. I'm so sorry that you have to see this kind of failure here, because that's got to be really boring. I know I shouldn't draw attention to it, but it makes me really mad. Why aren't you guys doing that? Do I need to go to the lawyer and find out that one of you were arrested and nobody told me? Let's see. So, oh, she got arrested too. Sniper's replacement got arrested right away. That's hilarious. Chi is at peace with us. Or I should say ceasefire. And Swan and us, we still get along. Why the hell, TikTok, didn't your men do that? You're not in prison? None of our guys are arrested. They're wanted for things. I do not know what's wrong with you. Oh, a bunch of our guys are wanted for things. What do we do? That's old stuff. Well, everybody, that's the end of this episode. I'm sorry it didn't end on the note I wanted to. Next time we will set up... In fact, you know what? Let's start that this time. So I remember for next time. We've got this little territory here. Let us set up... We want a distillery. A moonshine still. We want to start making booze. And then while we're at it, why don't we have our guys buy... Ooh, a restaurant might not be bad. That'd be a good front, wouldn't it? You go get some food, and then you're like, yeah, I want the special orange juice. You know what I mean? And that's right next door. Oh, we can't afford it. Butts McGee. Ugh, I feel so stupid. I figured out why our guys can't extort. Do you remember earlier on, we tried to extort this guy, and he wouldn't allow us to. So I sent my thugs to beat him up. I sent a group of thugs to beat him up, and I sent a group of thugs to smash his joint up. So what I should have done is just sent a group of guys to beat him up. They beat him up, he's scared, then we should be able to extort him. What happened is the group of people that smashed his place up, they had to close down the building while they fix it. So my guys can't extort a building while it's closed down. So we have to wait for the building to... I feel so stupid that I forgot this. This has been how long I've played the game. They have to wait till they repair the building before we can send a crew to successfully extort them. That is one of the parts of this game that I feel is kind of a glaring error. It's nitpicking that they don't tell you that. But it's my own fault. I feel stupid that I forgot that. That's why we kept sending the guys to extort and it didn't work. They're like, hello, is anybody here? And they come back and they're like, nobody's there, boss. And I'm like, why did you fail, you cunt muffins? And they're like, but... Well, everybody, that's the end of this episode. Thanks so much for hanging out. Yeah, I'll see you all next time. I'm having a blast playing this. I hope you're enjoying it, too. I know it's kind of nerdy, but what's better than nerdy gangster fun? Sex. Actually, that's better.